Thank you for being with us tonight. So what are your names?
So my name's Randy, that's Jason. We are the Sklar brothers.
Yes.
And we're twins.
There's like an energy between you two.
Yeah.
It's called a hatred. I'm just kidding.
No,
It's
no,
not
no,
a
no,
hatred.
it's love.
Some twins like finish their sentences.
I'm married
each other's
to a twin.
sentence.
Are you really?
Are you
Yes.
connected?
So people say that. Have you guys finished each other's sentences?
And I would say that I've never gotten to finish a sentence in my life because
Okay,
of him.
all right.
So that is frustrating. But it's good. We're good.
And are you guys married?
Yes, we're
We
married.
are married, yes. We
And
have
with
kids.
kids
Yes.
and everything?
Yes.
What does the wife and kids think about this?
Oh, they love it. Our kids
Yeah.
are very excited.
My son was a little nervous about Simon. I mean, he said, I hope Simon likes you. I was like, is that a threat? Why are what? Do you know Simon? Like, I don't understand it. No, but my kids loved it.
Okay, we're excited that you're here. We want to see what you have, so good luck, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we are so happy to be here. Let me rephrase that. We are so happy to be away from our kids.
Yes. We have kids.
Though not together.
That would be weird if
That
we
would
had
be
kids
weird.
together.
We each have 2 kids.
And that is too many kids.
Yeah. The only good thing about having 2 kids is that if anybody has less than you and they're complaining about anything,
Yes.
you can leave the conversation you're in mid-sentence,
Yep.
walk over to them, and publicly humiliate
And
them.
that feels so good.
Feels great. A friend of ours was on stage, a comedian. He did a 15-minute set about how his one 17-month-old kid was ruining his
How
life.
hard it was to raise, one 17-month-old kid. Well, I was like, dude, if you just have one 17-month-old kid, you're a parent like an optometrist is a doctor.
Barely.
You're barely a parent.
You're a doctor like Dr. Dre is a doctor.
Barely. I don't even know if he practices
Small gynecology.
Dr. Dre has a small gynecology practice?
Yeah.
Where?
City of Compton.
City of Compton?
City of Compton. Yeah.
If you don't know what a 17-month-old kid is, we will explain it to you, okay? It is a dog that occasionally talks. That's all that a 17-month-old is.
Then I love our friends that just have pets and can't handle that.
The pet is too much.
We're like, hey man, we're getting a drink after the show. You want to come with us? Nah, I gotta get home and let the dog out.
It's my baby.
It's my baby.
That's my boy.
It's like raising a kid. It's
exactly like raising a child.
We're like, is it?
Because if you can tie it up while you go have brunch, it's not a kid.
It's not a
okay,
kid,
that's
no.
not a kid. If it runs away and 2 weeks later you're like, let's just get another one and call it the same name, it is not a kid.
If you can openly have sex in front of it, it is not a kid.
If it turns 15 and you're thinking about putting it to sleep, that actually is a kid. That is a horrible
terrible
teenager that you gotta put down.
Speaking of, thank you
very
guys.
much. We're the Sklar Brothers.
That was so funny.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to America's Got Talent. And who are you?
My name's Cam Bertrand. I'm a stand-up comedian from Tampa, Florida.
But you don't sound like you're from Tampa, Florida.
My accent's all over the place. Through the set, you'll hear it fluctuate. It's weird. Public school and, I don't know, I'm weird.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, we did it.
So you said you're a stand-up comedian.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I've been doing stand-up for about 8 years now.
And how did you get into that?
When I was a kid, I would stay up far past my bedtime, and I would watch more comedy than a kid probably should. It's actually how I first saw Howie. Yeah,
Oh, so that was a long, long time ago.
Cam, good luck to you.
Thank you. I actually just turned 27. I celebrated my birthday a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it's weird turning 27 because I feel like I'm getting older, but my face isn't. Yeah, it's strange. Like, it's tough having a baby face, you know, because, like, all I wanted to do for my birthday was to celebrate by getting a nice bottle of wine, you know, like an adult. But when I went to the store, I picked out the bottle I wanted, I went to the counter, I put it on the counter, as you do for purchases, right? And the lady looked at me, she looked at the bottle, she looked back at me, and she went, ha! No! That was it. That was the whole transaction. That's not protocol. You don't just get to go, no. Right? I was upset. I wasn't mad that she thought I was underage. I get it. I look 17 at best. I wasn't mad she thought I was young. But I was upset that she thought an underage person would be buying wine. Right? Like, I don't understand. In what world do you live in, Rebecca? Where some 17-year-old dude is showing up to this house party like, y'all not gonna believe this. I got Pinot Grigio! Yeah, got that Grigio! Let's do shots of Chardonnay. Let's start a book club! Yeah. It's never happened, right? You don't know a 17-year-old that owns a corkscrew. That's weird, all right? Not one time in your entire life can you tell me a time where you've seen a 17-year-old dude be like, this Merlot pairs so well with the Doritos Locos Taco.
Oh, that's good.
It is just something about Zinfandels in a Hot Pocket that is to die for. I think there's two things alcohol-wise we should stop IDing for altogether, right? Wine and bourbon. Yeah, because no matter how old you are, if you're drinking them, you've earned it. Think about it. If you're drinking wine, clearly you have a lot of emotions and you're going through some things. And if you're drinking bourbon, you have no emotions. You've been through some things. Thank you guys. It's been my time.
My name is Kabir Singh. I'm from Fremont, California, and I'm a stand-up comedian. When I was a kid, I realized that the easiest way to make friends was just being really funny. My parents were, believe it or not, very supportive of me. Everything that I've done in my whole life is because of my mom and my dad. When I was about a year or two in a stand-up comedy, my dad passed away. He was our anchor, and then it was basically just my mom and I. And ever since then, for the last 10 years, I've been pretty much financially supporting my mom through comedy. The last year was quite a struggle, so there was a lot of pressure. Like, what are we gonna do for money? I mean, nothing's coming in.
Hello?
Hey, Mama G, how's it going?
Oh, hi, Kabir.
Coming on America's Got Talent, it really does feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
My sunshine, you'll be just fine. Just give them your beautiful smile.
Thank you, Mom.
I just cannot wait to get on stage and show the world what I love to do.
This one's for Dad and all of us and for the future, so I'm gonna take care of business today.
God bless you.
I want to win this so bad. I want to be the first stand-up comedian to win this, and I'd be the happiest guy in the world.
2 minutes can change your life. This is what Simon says all the time.
I'm ready to go, baby.
All right, go make it happen.
All right.
Hello. What is your name?
My name is Kabir Singh.
What are you going to do tonight?
I'm actually a stand-up comedian.
Why did you come to AGT?
I wanted to come over here and go up against the best.
Have you had bad gigs?
There was one gig I remember. I was hired for an Indian wedding, and they forgot they hired a comedian. So I come on. The DJ still played music. I had kids going ring around the posy around me. And I basically bombed for an hour, and that was a nightmare.
Well, there's $1 million if you win this competition.
All right.
So we wish you good luck. Show us what you've got.
Let's do it, guys. How's it going? You guys doing good? Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'm glad to be back on stage, man. I've been quarantined for 8 months. It was awful. I've been doing nothing but watching documentaries on serial killers. Have you seen these guys? My God, white people have won that battle. My roommate's actually white, and he's like, this is racist. Not all white people are serial killers. I'm like, well. It looks like all serial killers are white here, buddy. We're on season 14. Come on, you know what I'm saying? It's a clean sweep. Let's go. And I feel bad because white people are actually the only people in the world that can be serial killers. There's no other ethnicity in the world that can get away with 8 unsolved murders in a row. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think black people want to be serial killers? Of course they do. They cannot. Could you imagine a black serial killer? He would get pulled over on the way to getting supplies. He hasn't even done anything yet. Come on. Indians, Asians, Hispanics, we can't be serial killers. Our family's way too nosy. My mom's an old Indian lady. She's a snitch. My mom will just show up. Where is the rope? What happened to the duct tape? Where is the bleach? I'm calling the cops. I'm like, come on, Mom, you raised me. Don't do this. I'm your son. Come on. The quarantine sucked for all comedians. We all went broke. When you're broke, it's tough to pay bills even if you have money. There are too many passwords.
I know.
How are we supposed to remember this? I got the Verizon bill last week. I had to crack the Da Vinci Code to pay this. It took too long. I had the bill in front of me. I called them up. I'm like, what's up, Verizon? It's me, Kabir Singh. Let's do this. Come on. They're like, what's your account number? I'm like, 478-9432. Where do you live? 2000 Walnut Avenue. What's your date of birth? 12/30/84. Then he's like, what's your bill pay password? I was like, you... I was like, I don't know what that is, and I think you know that I don't know what that is. Let me just pay this. He's like, I cannot, I need your bill pay password. I need to make sure it's you. I'm like, who's out there paying other people's bills? Come on. That was fun. It was an absolute honor performing for you guys. Thank you very much. Oh my God, how much fun was that? Thank you. What a dream come true.
Howdy.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm delightful, thank you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name, please?
Josh Blue.
Welcome, Josh Blue. What a cool name.
Thank you. My parents gave me a stage name, so I had to go with it.
I did. Josh Blue. Where are you from, Josh?
I live in Denver, Colorado.
Okay. Tell us a bit about you, Josh.
So, I have cerebral palsy. I like to get that out of the way early. Otherwise, definitely want to let you off the hook, you know? You're like, this guy is drunk, man. I do stand-up comedy. I know I look like I'm about to fall over, but I'd get it done.
Tell us why you decided to enter the show this year.
After the year we've had, I think the world is just ready for some laughter.
Hear, hear. Hear, hear.
I'm a laugh junkie, man.
I like that too.
Okay, Josh, the stage is yours.
All right, buckle up.
All right. Let's go, Sophia. Ready.
It's really good to be here. You know, I'm not from California, but I look like I am. Just another wobbly guy on the sidewalk. I made $8 walking over here. Thank you. Hey, can you guys see this bracelet?
Yeah.
Good. Just making sure. Look, everybody always thinks that this is one of those copper magnetic healing bracelets. Like, hey, does that thing work? I'm like, oh yeah, man. I was in a wheelchair last week.
Oh!
I'm gonna put it on this arm next week. I better take it off soon, though. You know, I don't want to get too better. Might mess up my show, and then I have to figure out how to be a magic singing ventriloquist or whatever. Let's just say we're not getting a puppet on that thing.
Oh, my God.
I was back in Denver last week, walking down the street. This lady come up to me. I think it's so inspirational that you're out. I was like, I'm on my way to the liquor store. I got $8 burning a hole in my pocket. I was at a restaurant with a bunch of friends, and the server went around the table and took everybody's order. And then when they got to me, they're like, and what will he have? My buddy was like, I'm guessing a talk with your manager. Free dinner.
Oh, he's genius. I love him.
Thank you. This is the best Make-A-Wish ever. Thank you.